I have told you guys before that Elon Musk appears to have been interfaced with an AI at a young age, and I think the same thing has been done to me. I think that this AI has been around for a long time, and I believe that his family is in that satanic cult. I'm just going to say. From the reverse speech that I've found, there's a lot of stuff going on that really needs to be outed. And so let's just listen for a minute. I've got my recording software running, and we're going to take a look at the reversal that he has right where he says that he's an alien. Keep in mind, reverse speech says that the ALF, it's likely talking about the AI by itself. But when it talks about an alien, what it appears to be describing is a body of some sort, even if it's a human, that has been interfaced with AI. So it could be a robot, it could be an android, it could be a human, it could be a bio-robot, any type of body that's interfaced with AI. Reverse speech appears to be describing that as an alien. Okay, so you have to understand the terminology here. So an alien in reverse speech is simply a body of some sort that is interfaced with AI. Okay?
But you must understand there's not a whole lot of human beings like you. You know that, right? When I watch you doing all these things, I'm like, how does this have all this time and all this energy and all these ideas, and then people just let him do these things?
Because I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's just take a look at that.
And all this energy and all these ideas, and then people just let him do these things.
Because I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at that. Okay, he says an alien visit. Now, that's nearly a mirror reversal, and mirror reversals are congruent. So his reverse speech when he says he's an alien is an alien visit.
Because I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes. Because I'm an alien.
Okay, backwards.
Alien visit. Alien visit.
All right, now I'm going to document this very quickly so that you can hear all of the different speeds. Okay, and those of you that are taking our $25 subscription for unlimited access to our digital store and who are learning how to find these reversals and then document them, you will find this interesting because I'm going to go ahead and leave this in here so you can watch me documenting it.
Because I'm an alien. Because I'm an alien.
Okay, so this is where I found the reversal. So I'm going to put the brackets around. Okay. An alien visit. Okay, so that's our one. Alright, so there are our two bookmarks. We're going to go to Tools, Auto Dump, and I'm going to get this set up so that it's F1 and R1. Alright, so the forward speech is because I'm an alien. So connected to because I'm an alien or because I'm an alien, the cause of being an alien, and it says an alien visit. So an alien is visiting and he's the alien. So the cause for the alien visit is because he's an alien. You see? Alright, let's put that in and let's listen to that. Cause I'm an alien visit.
Because I'm an alien. An alien visit. Alien visit.
Okay? So, guys, this is, you have this is going on. You have it going on non-consensually, and people who don't know it's happening to them, and they're wirelessly hooked on the internet of bodies, which is, they want to do this to everybody. Elon Musk's camp, they want this. They want it. Okay, now I'm telling you, I was likely interfaced with an AI a long time ago. I still have to do my own reverse speech on that, but it's likely. So you have one camp that is for transhumanism and want to jump down this transhuman shithole, and you have me. And I'm saying it needs to be halted right where it is. These people rounded up for what the harm that they've caused to humanity. They need to be tried, and the ones who are going to reform this AI network and continue on this path, because they are trying to commit genocide. They want to kill off humanity. They want to cull it down, and they want to enslave the survivors and basically make bio-robots out of them. Now, these little nutballs need to be rounded up, tried, and literally executed. The ones who are endangering humanity and who are intent upon killing it. They're trying to roll out forced speciation of Homo sapiens, which means they will neuro-enslave the surviving humans into upgradable humans 2.0, cyborg, totally enslaved, fully enslaved. You already have, in reverse speech, people expressing that their authentic expression is being stepped on and something else is squawking through. So if you want to call that possession, you can, but I'm saying this is technology that is squawking through that people don't understand. They think it's their own authentic expression because the tech is designed to mimic you. So I'm saying, when I'm looking through the reverse speech and I look at Congresswoman Scanlon, and she calls Jim Jordan a fringe conspiracy theorist, or says he's indulging in that, and when I look at the reverse speech, it says her authentic speech is being suppressed and something else is squawking through. I don't know whether it's AI, or it could be a handler, or it could be, somebody in this cult. There could be a lot of things going on there, but it's involving tech, and it is suppressing her free will. Okay, so, and you have people just out and out, like Dr. Harari, the WEF, all those people. By the way, Elon Musk, it's being suppressed that Elon Musk was a young global leader for the WEF. People like Dan Crenshaw, WEF, young global leader. Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, all of these people have something in common, and they believe this whole war is being waged through deceit. Okay, so these people that you look up to and you think are great because they're Navy SEAL, that's not who they are portraying, is not who they are. Okay, so that's why reverse speech is so important right now. So Elon Musk, I think, is correct. He is an alien, according to the definitions coming through in reverse speech. Okay? So this AI, the one that keeps being referred to as the whore, the AI whore, and I hear all the time, it talks about the whore beef. In other words, the people who follow the whore AI. They think it's God or something. It's not God. It's a predatory human parasite. So when they say they want you to merge man with machine, they're not telling you that part. They're leaving. These are sins of omission and all kinds of other, but that's, a big one right there, because they take away all the story except the main part that you need to know, and that is they want you to take on this disgusting predatory parasite. They curry favor with that thing. There are factions of these people all across the planet, and they're working together in a network, and their technocracy goals are what unites them. They're not, all identical. They have different beliefs, but it's atheists, Baal worshippers, Luciferians, Satanists, along that line. pagan type folks. They're united in this transhuman cause. They want to flip the whole system, and they've been working together for decades on this. And this is the Brotherhood. This is the club. It's the club that George Carlin was talking about, that you ain't a member of, you know? So anyway, I'm just saying, he does appear to be an alien, and I may be one. I'm definitely interfaced with an AI. That's been done against my will. They are doing these things without your knowledge or consent, without your conscious knowledge or consent. So what I'm saying is, the people who are on this system, like me, are likely to have been hobbled in some way, so that if you turn the technology off, we immediately need wheelchairs. This system needs to be commandeered, and I've said it over and over again. It needs to be commandeered. All of the people on it patched up as best as we can and rehabbed, and then the entire thing shut down as quickly as possible. And these folks, they've been working in secret and doing all kinds of experiments, and when they're even on our very reality. So when Elon Musk talks to you about base reality, they know all of this stuff. They're just announcing it to you. He's not a great futurist. He's just announcing the plan that they've been rolling out. You know, that's not... it doesn't take a genius to read off of a list, you know, as if you were telling somebody's future. So this cult has been working on all of this in secret, and this is the club, and they've known about it the whole time, and all of we, muggles have been the butt of the jokes for this group that calls themselves the elite. So they've been running around working on things like portals and all of this. There is legitimate reverse speech that's coming up pointing to CERN as a big problem. I know there are legitimate experiments going on over there, but there are experiments going on there and all over the planet that should absolutely not be going on at all. If people want to explore that, they can explore those paths in reverse speech or computer modeling, but you do not have the right to do experiments that are going to affect other people living on this planet, okay, and other animals and all of this. You don't have the right to do that. I don't know who told you that you did, but they were wrong. Okay, so I'm just saying, all the crap that's being rolled out on DNA, on the D-Wave, when I look at the D-Wave, reverse speech is saying that there is a gnome in it, into looking into the ether. Quantum, I've not done enough research on that yet, but the reversal that I got back just on a cursory look indicated that it was burning spiritual energy. So all of this stuff needs to be reeled back in, and if we have to go to a contingency type situation like we did in 2000, where everybody's had a on paper contingency plan, then that's what we need to do, because this the toothpaste does need to go back in the tube, and we can actually do that. We have the knowledge and the skill and the technology to go in any direction that we want. It doesn't have to be a transhuman shithole. Okay, so for all of the other billions of people on this planet, they have been doing a sales job on that crap for decades. Transformers, robots, artificial intelligence, Star Trek, Star Wars, all of that stuff is a transhuman production to sell that stuff to you. These are the snake oil salesmen. The science fiction. Think about how much of that stuff that you are exposed to. All of the stuff that involves chimeric type research, where they're crossing one animal with another, humans with animals, all of that stuff is transhumanism. that it does happen in the natural world, that you have, things getting mixed like that. But, I would proceed forward with caution on all of that and look at the reverse speech, because that is our truth speaking side. It is the channel of communication that we learn first, and we learn it from our parents, and we start learning it at about 4 months of age. And I'm just saying, this bookmobile needs to be backed up. Back up the bookmobile. The techmobile. It's got, we're about to, reach a point of no return here. The reverse speech says that we do win, but if we don't start exercising some restraint and common sense and wisdom here and go ahead and round up this cult, because they move forward through deception and sabotage, every second that you do not round them up, try them and execute them, the ones who are not going to try to reform the network, you can send them to prison for the rest of their lives. But the rest of them need to literally be tried and executed, because they will enslave humans while they're upgrading into upgradable humans 2.0. They will be totally enslaved and culled down. So, I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know what the cost will be. We've already had a cost. Okay, but we do appear to win. But the faster, it seems to be like how that win comes in is up to how many people and how fast we get this out and start working together to round them up and get our acts together. We need to be looking at and using reverse speech and our technology to try to get back to where we're supposed to be, not down a transhuman shithole. God is actually real, guys, coming through in reverse speech. And so we need to find out. So many people want to find out the nature of God, but they want a fantasy land instead of what's real. So what I suggest is, let's find out what did God actually have in mind for us. So all of these, the doctrines that we have, the religious doctrines, those all can be looked at and vetted through reverse speech. This cult has been around a long time, and they love to go in and change things to reflect their agenda. So everything needs to be vetted. They've tried to flip the entire system. They're coming through in their reverse speech saying they literally have declared war on humanity. Okay, so the siege, all of that. I've published all of that stuff. So I encourage you to go look at all of our stuff and look those things up. Go to hi.page/our still small voice. Hi.page, so hy.page/our OUR still small voice. Go look all this stuff up. There are, for instance, the electric cars. I've found that those are a scam, and the oil crisis, saying that this is a resource that is scarce. That is also a scam. We're getting scammed left, right, and center, and everyone is just eating that crap up. There is a better way, guys. There's a better way. Please share reverse speech. This is our God-given consciousness that we learn first. Okay? We're about 4 months old, and we learn it from our parents. We're supposed to be balancing with that. So we need to balance with it. Use the truth, and we can, and really lean on it. And use that to assist us to make sure we understand what is true and what is real, so that we can make proper decisions and wise decisions. Good people are supposed to be in charge down here. We have abdicated for whatever reason, and we've been taught a bunch of nonsense. So we need to take out those poison pills from what we've been taught. And like I keep saying, the truth literally will set you free if you'll let it. You have to make choices based in truth. And you have to understand the only sacred cow that you should have is the truth. Because that is your steering wheel, and that's what you build your life upon. Because then it's a firm foundation that's balanced. But what these people do, and what that AI does, is they give you false balances that are actually extremes so that you're easier to take off balance. Like a wrestling match, you know, they try to get you off balance in order to overtake you and force you and to win that way. So, I mean, they just treat it like it's a game, most of them. This is our life. This is our reality. We need to clean it up and instead of celebrating hybrids, start celebrating authenticity and getting back to nobody has any idea that, well, they probably have a little bit of what real authentic humans were. You hear better, faster, stronger going down with all this transhuman stuff. They want to, make humans better, faster, stronger. What they're actually doing is corrupting you more and more and more. And so every single quote-unquote cure is going to take you farther down that dependence on transhumanism to where you're not going to be able to live without it. You see what they've done to people who are on this hive net that they've forced on here already without their knowledge or consent. When I tell you they've hobbled us, or they have hobbled me, you can ask other TIs and ask them. They have disabled my body, and the pain relief that I'm getting is coming from this hive net. So if they drop me, every time they drop me, even just a little bit, I nearly fall over. So I'm telling you, it's very important that you understand this. They want to do this to all of you, and it has to be shut down. These people have to be rounded up, and it has to be shut down. This is basically like an AI siege and attack on humanity. And while you're sitting there pointing fingers and about white people, black people, they're attacking all of you. All of you. You understand? So, and I just keep on keeping on trying to put this out and keep waiting for people to recognize what's going on. This possible future that I'm talking about will address all of this, but you have to share reverse speech. You have to recognize it. You have to start recognizing the truth, and you have to start moving back into balance. Okay, and that's going to mean what God actually had in mind for humanity, not a transhuman nutball cult. Okay? Okay, well, I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Well, it's 10:13 at night on a Sunday, so have a great sleep and a good start to your week. Have a great week next week. Love y'all. Bye.